Start at the left.
Johni, how'd it feel to get back out there? I know, obviously, dealing with all the injury stuff and a lot of speculation on whether you'd play or not, but how'd it feel to get back out there?
Man, it just felt amazing to go out there and compete with my brothers, and just go out there and just be back on the court with them. This week was very rough. Shout out Clark, Amber, Doc. They all kind of put in a lot of effort and used a lot of their time, so I won't give a shout out to them. But ultimately, I just want to be out there and, just help them win, help them grind it out. And it was a rough one, but we got it done.
Far left, Josh.
Miles, you kind of take me through the three-pointer at the end, kind of we see it come open, Johni kicking it out to you and just having the confidence to knock it down after it had been such a tough shooting game for a lot of y'all.
Right, me and Johni were just talking about this on the walk here. He went up, missed a layup, and I was backing out to the three-point line. As soon as he seen me, he was like, "OMK open." He threw it to me. As soon as it left my hands, I knew it was good. Like those are the moments that I live for. So.
Johni, pretty interesting start to your morning dealing with a few Tennessee trolls. Did that kind of light the fuse for your performance today?
Actually, it did. Wake up this morning, and I come to my car, and I see two Tennessee signs and, pitchforks of, a T logo. So, at that moment, I knew I was playing no matter what. You know what I'm saying?
Brian and then Nathan.
Broome, after such a you played some good defense on Ziegler on a possession near at the end of the game. How do you keep a 5'9" guy in front of you like that just to force him to the basket?
He's very quick. It was a rough shooting night for everybody on the court. Both teams went 7 for 41. So obviously give him a little bit of space, and make him drop to the basket, and then just use my height and my length to try to make him contest it at the rim. And he traded off, and we got a rebound and was able to keep going.
Miles, obviously they have a really tough perimeter defense. How do you feel like you guys maybe grew in that regard over the course of the game, and how big were those two? Obviously the three-pointer at the end, but you had one a couple minutes earlier as well.
Right, I think we grew a lot defensively. A lot of times in these games we rely a lot on our offense, and we're just so good offensively. But I think tonight we really took a step defensively and taking our matchups personal, locking in on that, and which led to us winning ultimately. And I think that we're gonna have games like this. Every shooting night is not gonna be ours. We shot 3 for 20 from the three, and that's something that we haven't done all season. So I think we really just rely heavy on our defense.
Hey, Johni, as one of the leaders on this team, how can nights like tonight help build that championship medal so when you're in the tournament in March, you can look back to nights like this and say, hey, we've been there before, we can get it done?
We was talking about it in the locker room, last year, as you guys watched Auburn basketball, we won every game by double digits, every game we won, it was not a close game. This year, we beat South Carolina at the buzzer. I went down. Then we go Texas, close game. Georgia, close game. Here, close game. Maui was close games. Houston, close game. You just go down the line on how many close games we've had, and this shows the grit and determination of this team. The last 4 minutes, and it's a close ball game. We all just huddle up and rely on our defense. Get 4 stops, get 3 stops. That's what we do. Rebound the basketball. Make free throws at the end. And that's what win ball games.
This question is either for Johni or Miles. After the game, obviously a lot of emotion. You guys celebrating with the fans after, all the hype that this game had, and you guys pulled it out at the end. Just what was the post-game atmosphere like with you guys celebrating with the Jungle?
The atmosphere was crazy. We all were here early watching College Game Day. I know I was, because this is my first College Game Day, so I wanted to watch the whole show. But after the game, just wanted to thank our fans. They did a tremendous job today, coming early to College Game Day, showing up for the game, being loud, and that's what Auburn's all about. And I said it in one of my interviews that I think that Auburn has the #1 fan base in the country.
Piggyback on what Miles said, just shout out to the jungle, the Auburn family. You know, everybody who came out and supported us. You know, that's why that gives us an extra boost. You know, when shots aren't falling, and we're not playing the best right now, and we're able to hit a shot or two or get a stop or two, and we feed off their energy. You know, and they provided the energy every time we needed it.
Johni, Auburn is down 2 minutes to go, and then you end the game on a 6-0 run, multiple stops, and I think a turnover in there. What did you see, and how did you pull that off defensively?
Yeah, the 4-minute mark, like 3:58 left, media timeout, and we always like, yo, we down 4 points. Let's get 4 stops. You know, let's get 4 stops. The offense gonna come. I think Tahad made a bucket. You know, Miles hit a 3. Tahad missed a free throw, made a free throw. 6 points. You know, but like you said, we end the game on a 6-0 run, but we got stops. You know, we won 53-51. That's a low-scoring game, and we relied on our defense.
Miles, what did it mean to the team to see Johni out there competing for 33 minutes like he did when it's clear he wasn't, quite 100%?
I mean, it meant a lot. He's a very big part of this team. So, and we know with him, we're a dangerous team. And like he came out tonight, he had 16 and 12 first night back. So that just shows a lot of his character and what type of player he is. But we all believe in our players, and we believe in him, and give him the utmost confidence to come out here and perform every night.
John, what percentage is your leg at right now?
Good enough to play.
And was your car vandalized? What happened? What did you think about that?
It was just like 2 posters of tees, like the Tennessee logo, and then like in my yard they had like the Tennessee. They had like plastic forks you buy from Walmart. They just stuck them all like this with a T. But
No, you had a question, right?
In a game like this, where experience means so much, can you talk about Tahad and his play down the stretch?
You know, Tahad, he added a spark. You know, he played 14 minutes only, but he was plus 14. You know, it just shows how much of a player, and he lives for the moment. Just like, you know, we got a lot of guys like Miles, you know, Chad, Denver. They all live for the moment. You know, he came down, had a couple layups. You know, made a couple buckets when we needed a bucket. You know, then he hit a free throw, make it a 2-point game. It just shows, you know, character as a freshman, being able to be on a team like this. You know, we rely on him at times as well, and he delivers for us. So we need everybody on the team, and he's a big part of this team.
Miles, you mentioned defense earlier. I know Ziegler and Lanier were big scouts for you guys. How do you feel like you did in that matchup, just the entire backcourt?
I think we did pretty good on Lanier. Up until the last part of the game, he had really 4 to 7 points to end the game. Held him under his average. I think he averages like 19. And Ziegler, we held him under the average too. So I think that we really took our matchup personally, and the coaches did a great job on the scout and getting through a lot of floppy screens. I know last year they played Tennessee. Don't connect at 40, but you know what I'm saying. But I think we took our matchups personally. But yeah. So I think we took our matchup personally, and that was the outcome.
All right, we'll wrap up with Josh.
Johni, in a game where the guards probably weren't hitting as much, several really big buckets from Chaney down low, some big stops, some big rebounds. What'd you see out of him and just kind of the way he played?
Chaney, boy, he see, like, people look at the game and, you know, Chaney didn't have a good game to everybody, but to us, you know, like, the last possession of the game, he walls up on number 7, Igor, you know, and he gets a stop, I get a rebound. But the plays that goes unnoticed is the wall ups, you know, they threw a lob. He came over, smacked the ball out of the air for a lob. You know, he had a couple buckets down low. It's the plays like that people don't really realize how they play a factor. You know, he's been on help side. He's walling up at the rim. You know, he's been added another part of our team of being a rim protector. And he's like a glue guy to this team, you know.
All right. Thank you, gentlemen. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.